the fan question. The spicy question.
It's the girls' room.
All right, I got a good one here. Fried up on the skillet. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa there.
Lisa hated that.
There's the frying pan of truth. This is the skillet of questions. Okay.
My gosh. I'm just kidding.
Okay. So it's a pretty simple but deep question. How do you open up about how you feel?
I feel like you just speak.
No, Lauren, some people are cyborgs and don't naturally understand this concept.
For me,
I agree.
okay, how do I open up? That's just a question of how do I get myself to actually say it? Because sometimes I feel like there's like something choking me. I want to say, I'm like, oh, I'm sad, but I can't say it. But it's like, I know how I feel. I just have to push myself to say, just do it. Just say it.
She's saying
so
open
I just
up about how you feel.
So I just say it to someone.
Yeah.
How
do you do that, though?
I am sad.
Yeah.
I feel like this is what I say.
If you are having the choking thing, what do you do?
Yeah, that's the
I
whole
just
point.
force myself. I just keep trying. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say it now. Okay, I'm gonna say it now. Okay, I'm gonna say it now until now actually comes. And then
One
I just say
time,
it.
I was dating this guy, and I
Yeah.
had to tell him something
Persistence.
that was like really difficult to say. Of like it wasn't actually a crazy topic. It was just saying starting a conversation of like, where are we at?
Oh yeah.
Here are my issues. And he was like, so what do you want to talk about? And I sat there and went, I said like and like like
Yeah, and
I think it was
just start with
I think it was 15 seconds,
start
but
with
it
that.
felt like 3 hours. I was like, it's just hard.
You know, I have done
I
the exact
sympathize.
same thing before.
It is different for everyone, you know. I myself, you know, I'm a feeler, you know. I'm a person of feelings, as everyone is.
Feely feel.
But I'm not exactly the most in touch
Adept
or
at dealing?
comfortable with it. Some people over here like to just dive in all the time and be like, my inner world is this,
With
that, and the other thing.
myself.
I'm so this, that, and the other thing. I don't want to do that. So sometimes you have to do that with other people, and you have to be honest, and you have to say this and that and the other thing, which I guess is opening up. And, you know, sometimes I was thinking about what Lisa said, how she had to have that conversation with the guy, and I did something like that. And one time I literally wrote a bullet-pointed list. And I
Oh
said,
yeah, that helps.
This. I didn't read it. I handed it to him, and I said, read this. Because I wasn't about to say it. I just can't do that sometimes. Like, I get scared, and I can't put my feelings into words. I'm not very good at it. I'm a writer, not a speaker. So, most of the time. So, I just do that sometimes.
But this is the difference. I can tell myself how I feel. I can't like express in front of others. You are like, sometimes you can't even control it, and Danny will just start crying in front of people, but you don't want to necessarily tell yourself how you're feeling most of the time. But I like just watching Danny just be like, oh, I'm upset, and cry. I'm like, how does she do it? I will literally just sit there and go,
yeah.
I can't show it.
I got some good stuff. So I used to be one of those people, and not putting you down because I was one of you, where I could not speak about anything. And I could most I could do was write a letter, which Christina was the one that first encouraged me to stand up for myself. So that was a good thing. But not just in standing up for yourself. Sometimes you just need to be honest. So this is the lie that most people tell themselves. And I used to say this. There's going to be a perfect moment to say what I need to say. No.
That's the frying pan.
That is
really
the
was.
frying pan of truth.
This is so
the
true.
direct thing is there will never be a perfect moment.
Yes. So
Sometimes there is, but it's very rare.
You have to literally just dive in. Like it's gonna be awkward. Just expect
it's always
it.
weird when
Tell
it
yourself,
starts.
I have to say something. It's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be fun.
Honestly.
Just say it. Does not matter when. Does not matter if it's awkward. Just because it's awkward doesn't mean, oh, well, if I can just have it at the perfect non-awkward time,
Well,
it's gonna
okay,
be
wait.
easier to say. It's not gonna
Don't
be easier.
necessarily like include it in a wedding speech or something. Like,
Yeah.
don't start your conversation there.
think
You
no
say
one
it
does that
anytime,
advice.
anywhere.
Okay, no, what I'm really saying is, for me, this is how it usually goes. I'm just talking to a friend or someone that I have a problem with or I have something to say, and I'm feeling more and more awkward as the moments go on, trying to, fake a smile and pretend like there's nothing wrong. Finally, I just say, I need to say something. And it's always really awkward. And they're always uncomfortable and I'm uncomfortable. But you know what? After I say what I needed to say and we talk it out and I'm respectful of them and they're respectful of me, we end up a lot closer for the most part, unless they have no soul, which is very rare.
I feel like that's the summary, is you just have to realize it's an uncomfortable thing.
Just do it.
Just
I have a good
embrace
opening line that I always use, which is, I'm sad. And then they say,
I do
why?
that too.
And then you just tell.
I do that.
An
opening
I'm
line.
sad.
That
do
is
that
like
too.
Easy.
Do you have anything to add?
Oh, I have a quick little blurb, which is that it's kind of like vomiting. You're sitting there and you're like hunched over the toilet or whatever, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna throw up. You're so scared, and you're like, oh, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But you don't go, all right, I'm gonna throw up now. Go. It's literally like it just happens, and then you throw up, and then you feel
Okay, this
way
is
better
making me
after.
really nauseous.
I don't care. See, but sometimes you have to deal with it. You just have to throw up anyway, and that's fine.
Okay, you? Do you have anything? You don't have
You don't
to.
have
That kind of covers it all.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
for anyone who has no idea what they're talking about, which is me, which is probably almost none of you, I can't relate to anything they just said. Most of you probably can, honestly.
And why is that?
I cannot relate to any of it because I have absolutely no problem saying what I'm feeling.
Christina
but
came
I-
out of the womb with a spear. She's like,
Okay, but I have a huge problem with knowing what the heck I'm feeling. Unless it's anger, then I know exactly what I'm
Okay,
feeling.
I was gonna say that. I'm the same as you.
I have no idea. I'm like, what am I feeling right now? I don't know. If I actually know it, then and if you, maybe you could, I don't know if this is even any advice that you could take at all, but I just assume like I deserve to say my feelings right now and I am okay saying it. I just assume that it's okay. So I'm just like, guys, that was offensive. I'm offended or whatever. Well, yeah, normally I'm saying I'm angry because I don't know how to know, but what else I'm feeling. But yeah, I just assume it's okay to say it and I just say it. But I don't know how that happened, and I don't know why I am an alien, but it's just the
I
way
don't
it
think
is.
you're an alien. I think that is a very valid thought process.
I actually don't think most people are that in touch with themselves.
Yeah.
hello.
It's not that common
Yeah.
for people
Who
to be
is
like,
she?
this is exactly what's wrong, and here's why. You're like, I'm fine.
No, most people are like, oh, no, I'm not mad at you. I was just tired.
Yeah,
I was busy.
Okay, wait, but let me tell you about the
Liar.
downside. You might be like, oh, Christina, I wish I was like that. But, well, not the not knowing yourself, the saying what you want when you want to. Here's the downside. As soon as you know you feel something, you can't not say it. So you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's why
I-
it's awkward.
I'm working on that right now.
And then suddenly you've gone on a rant and you're like 17 years old and you've scared off countless people. You're like, because they can't handle it. But you know what? Some people just can't handle it.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's
right.
literally me. I relate
was-
100%.
That was pretty
Good
solid.
discussion.